Hey guys, I'm Danielle. Welcome back to the channel. Please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll jump right into the video. So every few days, the internet needs to remind us about our insecurities, specifically TikTok. It's as if the internet is like, oh, you've been happy lately? Oh, you've been feeling good about yourself? Well, here's a new aesthetic, and guess what? You'll never fit into it. First, it's clean girl aesthetic, old money aesthetic, Barbie core, Europe core, coastal cowgirl, vanilla core, bimbo core, mermaid core, ballet core, yacht core, soft girl, grunge, academia, visco girl, streetwear, quiet luxury. And these are just the ones I can think of in like less than 3 minutes. There are many, many more. So there's truly no point in chasing like a certain aesthetic because in 2 weeks, it'll be over with. It'll be old news and we'll be on to a new aesthetic. Do you guys remember how much we were all chasing the clean girl aesthetic? All the videos on TikTok, we all wanted the clear, glowy dolphin skin, the slick back bun, green juices, little cubes of shaped ice that were filled with various items like rose petals, freaking lemon peel, cucumber. Everyone had the Dior lip oil, neutral colored outfits, chunky gold jewelry, the Stanley Cup.
You know those girls that always look clean? Their skin is always glowing, their lips are always glossed, and they never ever look like they're wearing too much makeup?
And just like that, it's out. And now apparently we're all onto mob wife aesthetic.
Clean girl is out, mob wife is in. Here's what this means. We're doing messy hair, we're doing big furs. If your hair isn't perfectly slicked back, that is totally fine. It's an attitude, it's an aura. We all want to be the mob boss's wife because she is a boss in and of herself. Mob wife is unbothered. She has places to be, she has people to see. She does not deal with your bullshit. She doesn't take anything from anyone. She always has a fur just thrown over. She has red lips, she has red fingernails. She always has like smoky makeup. We're gonna keep doing the big blowouts. Tiger print head to toe. I want leopard print, I want cheetah print, I want all of the animal prints. Mob wife is honestly like a girl boss that would be caught dead using the word girl boss. We want messy hair. We don't have time for perfection. We want big, bold outfits. We are never extra enough. We are giving glamour and there is nothing quiet about this luxury. We want shades on always. We are blocking every hater. We want all the jewelry. We want big chains. We want big rings. We want to be covered in jewels. I honestly want like those chunky old school French manicures, but like the big square ones. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. We're all dressing like our very stylish Italian grandma that we don't actually have, but we wish that we did. This makeup is coming back too. We want smoky makeup. We don't care about being clean anymore. We don't have time to be clean. Again, we have places to go. Messy hair, messy makeup. That's the vibe. We've even already been seeing Kylie Jenner rock this makeup for a while. We're doing less contour. We're doing less bronzer. We don't care if we're pale. We're doing a dark lip and we're doing a smoky eye, but it's like minimal. We didn't try that hard because again, we gotta go. That's it. That's the vibe. Now everyone go channel your inner Carmela Soprano.
I mean, come on. I cannot be the only one that thinks this is insanity. That we're working so hard to chase a certain look or vibe to be cool, so much so that we're willing to beat people up Black Friday style in the middle of a Target just for an item that fits our aesthetic.
Thousands of people are fighting in Targets just to get a cup. So you've probably seen videos of people either running through Target or people going absolutely wild just to get these little red and pink cups. Well, the reason people are going so wild over these cups is because they're limited edition Valentine's Stanley cups, and if you don't happen to get one in store, you're not gonna be able to get one because right now they're going for upwards of 200 online.
And now, guess what? Guess what? People are now throwing away their Stanley cups because there's apparently lead in the middle of them. So people are throwing away their $70 Stanley cups. And mark my words, soon enough, they're gonna be uncool and there's gonna be a new cool cup that everyone's gonna be going crazy over.
If you or someone you know uses a Stanley, please watch this video and send it to them because Stanley just admitted they have a toxic metal in their cup. Videos have been going viral all over TikTok of people testing their Stanleys for the presence of lead, which is a toxic metal when consumed can cause serious damage. The Stanley spokesperson says yes, there is lead used in the manufacturing of the Stanley Cup. On the very bottom of your Stanley Cup, there is a circular barrier that's made of stainless steel, and that barrier covers a pellet that contains lead. That pellet seals the vacuum insulation, which is what allows your drink to stay either hot or cold. Now, Stanley said that the lead is not accessible unless somehow that barrier comes off, which it can, but it's extremely rare. So right here on the bottom of your Stanley, you can see this small inner circle. This is the stainless steel barrier that is covering that lead pellet. So unless this comes off, you are not being exposed to the lead. Because the liquid in your cup does not come in contact with the lead, there is little to no chance of lead exposure. I would say none. Now, why is it such a big deal that Stanley has lead in their cups? Because lead poisoning is extremely dangerous. That's why we no longer use a lead-based paint. It can cause damage to the brain and nervous system, slowed growth and development, learning and behavior problems, and hearing and speech issues as well. I'm gonna gladly keep my Stanley cup, but you guys let me know what you're doing.
Now, as annoying and wasteful and financially unwise trends like Stanley Cup and low-rise jeans can be, it's never going to be as dangerous as when a body type becomes an aesthetic. You know, like thigh gaps and hip dips, all of these things that I didn't even know really existed or even bothered me until TikTok pointed it out. I remember just a few years ago, Slim Thick was in, and now apparently heroin chic is back. Everyone wanted a Coke bottle body, a BBL. Now, the reason why I bring this up today is because there's a new aesthetic out, and let's not even call it an aesthetic. Let's call it what it really is. It's an insecurity. And this aesthetic is called legging legs. And when I first heard of this and tried to look it up, I was so confused because I wasn't sure if people wanted legging legs or were making fun of legging legs, because last time I checked a week ago, we were still into body yaddy yaddy. But no, apparently thigh gaps are back in. And then I saw this video which clarified for me what legging legs are.
Thank you. No one's ever told me that before.
I heard a woman say that this type of stuff needs to be banned from the internet because it's a catalyst for eating disorders, and I couldn't agree more. Luckily, when I tried to look up legging legs, it was banned, but I mean, kids still know how to find this kind of stuff. It's not difficult. Body features, weight, and body sizes are not trends. This is why movements like the body positivity movement is so important. People think that the body positivity movement is just a bunch of people making excuses to be fat. But in reality, it's a movement telling young women that it's okay if you're not a fucking size 0, God forbid. It's okay if you look different. It's okay if you don't fit into society's beauty standards. The beauty standards, by the way, that were created by a bunch of old men in a boardroom that are preying off women's insecurities.
We are not doing this. Legging legs? Legging legs. It might be one of the most Eurocentric bullshit beauty standard I've ever heard. People who have thigh gaps only have them because of their genetics, because of their bone structure, because of their hip structure. Now we have young girls out there who think that they were born wrong. These trends have got to stop. Social media is so freaking harmful and toxic. We have young girls right now who think that they can't wear a wardrobe essential that is comfortable, that can be paired with so many different things because they don't have a thigh gap. Our sole purpose in life is not to fit into clothes and is not to fit into whatever current beauty standard that's in right now, because they change apparently every couple of weeks, if not weekly. I'm done, and we are not doing this.
Listen, if you want to wear leggings, who gives a fuck if you have a thigh gap or not? Wear the leggings. If you want to wear a dress, wear a dress. If you want to wear shorts, wear shorts. If you want to go out running in bikini bottoms, I don't give a shit. As long as your genitals are covered, who fucking cares? Wear whatever you want to wear without social media and fucking influencers telling you what you need to look like in order to wear that. I literally don't give a shit what other people are wearing, nor is it any of my business, and neither should you. How about we just stop commenting on people's bodies altogether and stop commenting about what other people are wearing or how they look in a certain outfit? Like, what gives people the right to feel like they can comment on someone else's body? I, as a woman, don't want to be boiled down to what my body looks like. So again, where do we draw the line? When are we gonna say enough is enough and throw away terms like legging legs because It's so dangerous for young girls, and quite frankly, it's fucking stupid. So I want to wrap up this video by sharing an important video that a woman I follow posted. Personally, I think she shares a very important message, and I think she's extremely courageous for sharing her experience and her story to help younger women so that they don't follow and make the same mistakes that she did. And it makes me sick that people are making fun of her and leaving disgusting, despicable comments on her photos and videos, that she even had to put out a message like this. But nevertheless, I think it's an important message, and I want to wrap up by reading it. So this is the video, but the important part is the caption. So this woman says, "Let's get the facts straight. 12 years ago, I had black market injections inserted with the needle, like filler they put in my lips, and unfortunately, I had a botched experience. I've shared this story a million times, but not on a post, so here we go. 15 years ago, BBLs did not exist in Los Angeles. Trust me, I wish it did, because I would have definitely gone with a BBL surgery. I'm 47 years old now. Back in the old days, you would have to ask around in the streets about any ladies who did black market silicone injection fillers in the tushy in order to get a fat ass. So all of us older generation had to do it the old-fashioned way. It was a dumb decision because girls started dying left and right from these black market injections. I had no idea what substance they were injecting in us since it was all done in hotel rooms. You call the lady and she would show up in a rented room and would do the injections there, and then she would bounce. Unfortunately, the lady who did mine had killed 3 girls. When I found out, I was so scared because I had been so sick for so many years. I was in and out of hospitals and no one could tell me why I was sick. When I saw the news that the lady had been arrested, my heart dropped and I panicked. Those 3 girls went into cardiac arrest because she was injecting us with plumber's caulk from Home Depot, and she admitted it in the courtroom documents. My health was deteriorating by day, week, and month. Since then, I've had 2 life-threatening surgeries to remove the poison from my body. Each surgery I go into is a life-threatening risk I won't make it. I don't talk about it because I don't need anyone's pity or hearing what a dumb decision I made. It is my biggest regret. The amount of bullying and hate I get about my ass is nothing to me. I'm a big girl and I'm unbothered. Good for her. I still have more surgeries to go to reconstruct and lift. Maybe next time, instead of spreading hate and bullying me or the next girl, you should just keep scrolling. Doesn't this world have enough hate and war going on right now? Happy people don't hate, only miserable people. Hashtag stop bullying now." I think that was a profound message, and although she made a mistake, in my opinion, she's still leading by example and is spreading a message that's really, really important and beneficial for young girls to hear. And I think if more women would speak up and share their experiences, I think it would change a lot of things in a very positive way. So bottom line is, these trends aren't always just silly and ridiculous. They're dangerous, especially trends like legging legs or thigh gaps. So let's make 2024 the year where we drop trends, drop aesthetics, drop labels, drop commenting on people's bodies and appearances. Let's strive to be healthy, to be fulfilled, to be happy, to be unique. And please, if you find yourself struggling with anything at any point, please reach out to someone. Please talk to someone. I will put some resources in the description, and please take care of yourselves and don't hesitate to ask for help. That's all I have for you today. And if you have the time, please take a moment, like my video. It helps me grow, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.